Iran's official Revolutionary Guard media outlet has claimed the movement of drones and missiles across multiple regions of the country amid rising fears of a potential new conflict in the Middle East. According to Iran Wire, the IRGC-aligned Sepah news agency released images purportedly showing the nighttime transportation of heavy military equipment, including missile carriers and drone launch systems. Reports say the outlet published 4 separate photographs depicting convoys of military trucks and trailers moving through undisclosed locations under cover of darkness. The vehicles seen in those images appeared to be carrying a combination of medium-range missiles and combat drones, signaling what analysts believe could be heightened military alertness across Iran, Iran Wire added. Caption by Sepah news agency read, quote, "Reports and documentation indicate the transfer of drones and missiles in various cities across the country." Unquote. Meanwhile, Iran's defense ministry publicly touted its expanding missile capabilities, emphasizing what it called a dramatic improvement in technology and strike precision since last year's regional clashes. Speaking on January 24th, a ministry spokesman declared that Iran now possesses better and stronger missile systems than those deployed during the 12-day confrontation in mid-2025. State broadcaster Press TV further reported that the overall number of operational missiles in Iran's arsenal has increased significantly since the end of the June war, reflecting continued domestic production. Iran's defense ministry spokesman said, quote, "The quantitative and qualitative capacities of Iran's missile power have increased compared to the imposed 12-day war, and the country's missile defense capability has been strengthened and become more effective thanks to the experiences gained in the war. Iran has developed sophisticated missile capabilities to respond to emerging threats. The country would keep such advances confidential in order to surprise the enemy at the proper time. The enemy's hesitant rhetoric toward Iran proves it fears Iran's defense capacity and missile power." Unquote. During that earlier conflict, Iranian missile barrages reportedly overwhelmed Israeli air defenses, saturating interception systems and exposing vulnerabilities despite advanced counter-rocket technology. Israel sustained extensive losses in that campaign due to the sheer density and frequency of the missile salvos fired by Iranian forces, a point now stressed by Iranian officials as evidence of their evolving deterrent capability. On January 22nd, Iran observed its annual Day of the Guardian, a national event dedicated to celebrating the country's powerful paramilitary corps, which has long been central to Tehran's internal security apparatus and the suppression of nationwide protests. The day's official programming on state television included a religious ceremony that evolved into an elaborate live demonstration of Iran's combat drone capabilities, blending devotion and defense in a carefully staged national message. During the televised segment, senior clerics were shown standing beside operational Shahid unmanned aerial vehicles, revving their engines in a dramatic and deliberate display interpreted by observers as a symbolic warning to foreign rivals. The broadcast prominently featured some of Iran's most advanced UAVs, including the reconnaissance-ready Shahid 129, the stealth-configured Shahid 191, and the notorious Shahid 136 kamikaze drone, widely used in external conflicts. The high-profile broadcast came as U.S. naval forces began moving toward the Middle East, a development tracked by defense observers as Washington prepared for heightened regional contingencies. 3 weeks after vowing to rescue U.S. and allied assets in the Gulf region, President Trump announced that a massive fleet was now sailing toward Iranian waters, signaling a major escalation in rhetoric and readiness. Simultaneously, Iranian officials claimed that their military had successfully tested a new ballistic missile boasting an estimated range of 10,000 kilometers, a range that would dramatically extend Tehran's strategic reach. If verified, this bolstered capability would place much of the continental United States within theoretical striking distance from Iranian territory, a development certain to raise alarm across global defense establishments.